We're off, guys. 11 past 7 on Wednesday morning. It is rainy out. There's dinner. We got some hot chocolate going because it is chilly. I'm making Justin some right now. He's home. He has today off, which I probably already told you guys. And Dave has his over there. Babe, I gotta get you some bread and butter. You want one slice or two? That light doesn't do anything, does it? I'll show you guys what I did. I took out that thing. I don't know if you guys remember. I put that in the drawer in the fridge. Then these I showed in a haul today. I just picked up from the thrift store. I think that works better. I need to get some more. And when I was in there, I remembered that I had this from when I did decorating cookies with the girls. So I thought I would make them. Babe, if I make some sugar cookies, will you eat them?
No.
Why?
Of course I'll have one.
They're Pillsbury.
Of course I'll have one.
It's not homemade, it's just the stuff I had left over from... I'm gonna smack them. Alright. Yeah, it's been a heck of a morning already. No way to start the day before Thanksgiving. You're supposed to start it nice and calm. And I'm already all worked up. So I need to get a grip here. I got a headache, which I don't know what it is with the damn headache lately. But I think, you know what? I didn't have it until Dave and Bo drove me nuts this morning. That's it. I'm blaming it on the dog and the man. We're off. We gotta go pick up a couple extra things, and we have to go pick up our turkeys. They are at the meat market. I ordered them a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving. So we gotta go get those. And what else? There's probably something else that I'm forgetting, but we're gonna go up to Walmart first because I have to get some more chairs. Yes. My brother is so sick. Not like a cold sick. He got, I don't know, I think he got like that stomach bug that you get from time to time. Well, some people get. And he was just in the bathroom all day and night getting sick. And it's awful. And I'm really worried that the rest of us are going to catch it. That would be great on Thanksgiving, wouldn't it? Yes. Wouldn't be surprising, because that's just the way things go. It's freaking pouring out, guys. I'm soaked. Let's see, where are we at? We finished in Walmart. Walmart wanted $15 for one flimsy plastic. I don't even know if it was real plastic. No, it was plastic. Chair. I mean, like, we're talking junk. So, I thought that was too expensive. So I didn't get them. Dave's sister has 2 folding chairs. She's going to bring them, and I'm just going to see if somebody else has 2. And we are just leaving Hannaford. We're off to get the turkey, and that's it. We are in the house cooking. Here goes my babe. He was just in front of me. It is friggin' pouring out. I'm wondering if it's going to be like this tomorrow. I don't think our family's going to enjoy going out on a scavenger hunt in the pouring rain. Guess what I did, guys? Totally forgot about my appointment today. Who the heck makes an appointment the day before Thanksgiving? I don't know what I was thinking. But it was at 9 o'clock. I just called my doctor up and talked to her. So she's like, it's okay, Jen. Everybody gets one screw up. She's funny. And then I was on my way home, and Justin, he must have tried calling while I was on the phone, and he left me a message asking for popsicles. So we're turning around, we're going to get popsicles. He's in rough shape. I hope he's feeling better. He must be if he's asking for popsicles. Guys, I just saw the cutest sign. Well, it might not be cute, but it was really nice. It was a sign on a post that somebody drew a picture of a key, and it said found keys. And they put their phone number and stuff. Isn't that nice? I don't see stuff like that often. I just spotted it when I was driving by. Alright, look at how foggy it is. We got some popsicles, and we're on our way home now. There it is. And there's the one for the fried, yeah, deep fried turkey. I told them you were sick. Oh, they put a little thing in it this year. Huh. Usually it doesn't have that in it. I buy one. That is a, look at the size of that turkey leg. Oh, just a poor baby. He's starting to get better. So I have to try to figure out how the heck I'm going to fit this thing in the fridge with everything else. Good times. Well, we're getting started here, guys. I got water on for potatoes, hamburger browning for stuffing, and I am over here peeling potatoes. Well, there we go. First injury. I potato peeled my fingernail. Well, we're halfway there. Halfway through the potatoes, not halfway through the cooking. The potatoes I make ahead of time because they actually go into a big pan and then they go in the oven to reheat. And I always wash my potatoes off in cold water after I cut them. Sometimes I even soak them in a bowl of cold water because it makes them so much better because it gets rid of some of the starch that's in them. They come out a lot nicer. Look at how pretty those carrots are. So pretty. Got the carrots cut up, peeled and sliced, washed. I actually did not use them all because I think what I have there is going to be plenty. I think. It might not be. But that's okay. I have the potatoes draining and yellow cake ready to go in the oven. We're going to finish up the potatoes here. So in this pan, I'm going to put 2 sticks of butter. It's a lot of potatoes. And I just have the pan on low. Oops. 1 and 2. We're going to add some light cream. I really don't know how much. We'll start with that much. That's the end of that. We'll put half light cream and half heavy cream. Let the butter melt and add our potatoes and a couple other things. Get our dip going while the butter's melting. This is just sour cream and Lipton Iron Soup mix. It is a favorite of the family's. And I'm just doubling it, so I'm going to make 2 packages right in this dish. We don't want none. My wrist is killing me from chopping a bunch of stuff. It was already hurting before. And I have a blister. I have a blister from the knife. Thanksgiving's dangerous. See, I'm using this stuff. 2 packets of it. It's very good. Hold the phone. Back to the potatoes for a minute. I just mixed them in with all that butter and cream. I'm gonna add pepper and salt, and then we're gonna mix it with the mixes, or beta, whatever the heck you want to call it. And then when it cools down a little bit, we're gonna add sour cream. We're getting there. So I added a little more heavy cream and more salt and pepper, and mixed it with my mixer. And then I take my pastry blender and I use this to make sure I get all the lumps out. I like lumpy potatoes, but the rest of the family doesn't, so get all the lumps out. Now we're just going to add probably about a cup of sour cream. And there we have it, mashed potatoes. I just added some salt and pepper on top and a couple little pieces of butter. So I'll just cover this and put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow on Thanksgiving I'll leave it covered and just put it in the oven to get warm. That's it. Good to go. Cake's done. That's going to be used for our apple trifle. I have quite the mess going on over here. Back to our dip. I'm just going to add the 2 packets of the onion soup mix, and that is that. That's all that takes. Mix it all in, and then I put it in the fridge and take it out tomorrow when I put all the food out. So it will be chilled, nice and chilled. Just finished mixing the vanilla pudding. We're going to put it in the fridge for 5 minutes, and then I'll show you guys how I make the apple trifle. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. I took my yellow cake that I made. I just took the bottom of my bowl that I'm using. I'm using this bowl, and I always use this bowl for it because it's big enough for this dessert. My trifle bowl isn't big enough. I don't know why I keep hitting that. So I just took the bottom of the bowl and just pushed it down to make a little indent. And then I took a knife and I cut out the size circle that I needed. Which, the cake is so moist that it's just going to fall apart. So I really didn't have to do that, but just for the sake of showing you guys. Normally you would let it cool down and set and stuff like that. So, take that, you put it on the bottom. And you don't have to do it like this. You can just cut it up into pieces too. So if it's not cut up like this, or a big mess like this, then you want to take something and poke holes in it. And then we're going to add our pudding on top of that. I'm going to put a little bit more. This dessert is so good. It came from a magazine I had a couple of years ago. I think it was the Taste of Home magazines. So you probably can find it right online. You get the pudding. And this is vanilla pudding, but you can use any flavor that you want. You know, experiment, switch the flavors up with the cakes and the fillings. I'll lift you guys up so you can see better. So we're going to take some of our pudding, put that on top. Just going to make layers of yumminess. Pretty much is what we're doing. And on top of the pudding, we're going to add some apple pie spice. The original recipe, I believe, has, what does it have? Some kind of nuts in it. Pecans, maybe? Oh no, I forgot a step. Uh-oh. See, don't listen to nothing I say, guys. I never know what the heck I'm doing. What you're supposed to do before you add the pudding is add some caramel sauce. You can use the ice cream caramel topping, you know, caramels that you melt yourself. I'm actually going to use this, but usually I use the ice cream topping. So this is supposed to go on top of the cake. But that's okay, we'll put it right there. So a little layer of that. Then we're going to take a can of apple pie filling, which I need to open. You can do this all in one layer too. You don't have to, you know, layer it like I'm doing. You could just do the cake on the bottom and the caramel and the pudding and all like that. But I like to do a couple of layers. We take the apple pie filling, which I need a different spoon. Guess we could have just put the apple pie spice over the apples, huh? You're actually supposed to mix it into the pudding. So there's that. Now we're going to add our Cool Whip layer. All right. And now I'm just going to start off from the bottom layer. So I'm going to add some more cake. You can put it in there however you want. The recipe has you poke holes in it and make it fit the dish. But it doesn't matter how you put it in there. And this takes 1 box of yellow cake mix. Back to the pudding. So I'm sure you guys get the idea of it now. I'm going to finish it up and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. There it is, guys. All done. We're going to top it with some caramel sauce. Just like that. And we'll add a little more apple pie spice on top. Which actually, if you put it in a strainer, you can make it look kind of cute. See, I have it in a strainer like this. And then we'll just tap the side. There we go. See the layers? Yummy. Uh-oh, we're losing caramel here. Alright, I gotta get this in the fridge. Just getting the cheese all cut up for the skewers. Making a little appetizer that is supposed to look like a turkey. So every year I always put out skewers with cheese and grapes on them. And this year there was actually, I found a cute little thing on Pinterest of something to make with them. So I'll show you guys. Chop, and I'm going to cut up that one. I'm just cutting them into cubes. Working on the stuffing now. The dogs are barking because Dave's pulling up because he thinks it's a good idea to move furniture into the house the day before Thanksgiving. Anyways, I'm sauteing some onions. Gonna put the pear in there and apple, and that's the beginning of our stuffing. So here we are. I sauteed the onions in some butter, and then I added apples, and I let that go for a little bit, and then I added pears, and the raisins go in last. And that's all done. That just gets mixed with the stuffing, and it's very good. This is what Dave brought me home. We bought this the other day. I'll show you guys when I set it up and stuff. Stuffing's all done. This is the one without the meat. Make one with meat and one without. So I'll just cover this and put it in the fridge. And then tomorrow, before I put it in the oven, I'll actually I usually pour some applesauce over it, but I don't have any, so I'm going to pour apple cider over it. Just a little bit to moisten it back up. And there's the stuffing with the hamburger in it. I make a smaller one of this one because not as many people like it with the meat in it. So, there's the one without, and there's the one with. Let me show you guys these cute bandanas I got the boys today. When I went into Walmart to pick up a couple more things, I noticed they had some new bandanas. Look at this one. So cute. And this one. I really like the stuff they have out with the little birds on it like that now. And then this one. Thought that one would be cute for Valentine's Day. Just thought I'd show you guys that. We're getting better in here, guys. Look at this. You can see the counter. I just chopped up the broccoli for the broccoli casserole. Washed the grapes. What else? Dave's on his way home. We're gonna just make some sandwiches. Nice and easy. And I think after I finish this, well, I did finish the broccoli stuff. I think I'm gonna put the grapes and the cheese on the skewers next, so that that's all set for tomorrow. And then all I have to do is stick them in the melon. That's part of the turkey that I'm making. Well, it's supposed to look like a turkey. So, we're getting things done. Not bad. I almost forgot about the salami puffs. This is one of my family's favorite things. So, we don't want to forget those. I have salami here. And I have some biscuit cutters. So this bigger one I'll use to cut the puff pastry that the salami goes in. And the smaller one I'll cut the salami with. They just go like this. So the salami will be all set and ready to go tomorrow. All I have to do is put a slice in. And I use the edges too. I break those up and stick those in. Yeah, add a little bit of cheese to it, but I'll show you guys that tomorrow. Quick dinner, just cold cuts. That's Dave's. He's got some bologna and ham and then salami and cheese and some chips.
Oh, look at that.
What you got there, babe?
I got World Series ball. Signed. In a ball case.
Yeah, show everybody when you get it open.
Oh ja, weiter. Zack, nein. It's the Red Sox World Series team signed ball. For all you out-of-staters, don't be hating. Ah!
Real nice, Dave.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
Pickles taste weird, okay?
Look at that. Fancy. Fancy. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Very nice, baby.
Yeah.
And look at our new table. Isn't it pretty? And this little thing too. Dave brought those home today. Still raining. You can't even see my dogs at nighttime. Well, I mean, you can see them, but Justin can probably hear me and thinks I'm talking to myself because his window's open. Right there. So, I still have quite a bit left to do tonight. I've got a fresh cup of coffee. And I'm going to try to finish up what I have left. But I want to say goodnight to you guys so that I can get this video edited and up by tonight. So, I'm going to continue to go at it, and I hope all you guys celebrating are having a easy time. Not driving yourselves nuts. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Night.